The man raised his gun and shot a robot dead. He wanted to know if these robots could feel fear. Not long before, the man had learned that one of the robots had developed self-awareness and even killed the scientist who created it. Determined to find the killer robot, the man decided to use this method to identify it. Sure enough, as he prepared to shoot again, a robot in the distance moved slightly. The man immediately chased after it, but the robot fled and hid. Since all the robots looked identical, the man was confused and couldn't tell which one was his target. Suddenly, the man was attacked by the killer robot. The robot threw him to the ground, and the man thought he was about to be killed. However, the robot chose not to harm him and instead turned to escape. But the police were waiting outside and surrounded the robot. It tried to climb the wall to escape but was eventually captured. At the police station, the man was assigned to interrogate the robot. He asked the robot why it had killed the scientist who created it. To his surprise, the robot became furious and denied committing the murder, leaving the man puzzled. Soon after, the CEO of the robot company suddenly appeared and interrupted the interrogation. The CEO demanded the robot's release and urged the police to close the case quickly. However, the man refused to give up. He decided to visit the robot company to investigate further and look for clues. While the man was resting, two large trucks quietly followed him and trapped his car between them. Sensing danger, the man quickly switched to manual control. The truck doors opened, revealing numerous killer robots of the same model. The first robot jumped down and smashed the car window, followed by more robots climbing onto the car. The man spun the steering wheel rapidly, causing the car to rotate and fling the robots off. Eventually, the car lost control and crashed into a wall. The man crawled out of the car, severely injured but alive. Just then, the damaged car suddenly moved toward him. The man quickly rolled out of the way, realizing one robot was still active. It attacked him, and the two engaged in a fierce fight. During the struggle, the skin on the man's left arm tore off, revealing mechanical circuitry underneath. Seizing the moment, the man struck the robot and knocked it to the ground. At that moment, the police arrived. The robot turned and fled, jumping into a fire and leaving no trace behind. Later, the man's superior arrived at the scene and asked what had happened. The man explained that he had been attacked by robots, but no one believed him. Furious, the man threw down his badge and walked away.